Love to also do a very quick questionnaire, closer to the end of the podcast, just to end it off. And it's a very quick 10 question rapid fire thing that our listeners can get real good insight into who you are. So, Bert, are you ready?
Ready as I'll ever be.
All right. So here with the epic questionnaire is Bert. First question, one word that you really, really love.
Passion.
One word that you truly dislike.
Indifferent.
If you could have a conversation with somebody, dead or alive, fictional or non-fictional, who would that be?
Iron Man.
Okay. Tony Stark or Iron Man? Different.
Tony Stark is the human being. I would love to meet the real Iron Man, the reincarnation, or Superman for that matter.
Interesting. What do you say to yourself in the mirror every morning?
You can do it.
If you had one superpower, what could it be?
Make the world a better place in a more deliberate way.
Okay. Sounds quite generic, but powerful nonetheless. But that could also mean the Thanos snap. By eradicating half the humans on the planet, you save the Earth.
Exactly. When I snapped my fingers, we didn't know what happened.
Well, okay. You didn't hear it from me. All right. Favorite dish to eat?
Ooh, I don't have such thing. I love the diversity of food. If you have to pick anything, in the shell barbecued durian.
Barbecued durian in the shell.
If you never had barbecued durian...
Dude, you're putting me to shame because I love durian, but I've never had barbecue durian in the shell.
Oh, man. That chemistry of the caramelization, the Maillard reaction of barbecued durian, that is whole new level.
So it's like caramelized onions.
But smellier.
Okay, I'll take it. I'm going to try that one of these days. Favorite travel spot?
Favorite travel spot?
Or the next one you want to go to?
Wherever I will be with my wife.
And that will be?
Busselton, Margaret River, Australia.
Ooh, okay, interesting. Something in the arts that you've always wanted to do, but yet to do so.
In the arts? Well, as a kid, I played the flute. So there is a little bit of an artsy side to it. But I would love to bring it back as an adult and do it at a much deeper level when I understand the emotion behind art.
Interesting. Okay, what does retirement look like to you?
It's non-existent. No, it's a cliche, right? Because they always say, when you do what you love, you don't work in any other day, right? And I had a conversation actually with a client the other day, and we talked about reframing of retirement. And retirement has always been this point in time where a certain life stage stops and another stage starts that you needed that initial stage to save up for, to then do something that most of the people in my old days understanding of retirement actually don't like anyway, because it's more about stopping than it is about doing and starting. Whereas for me, retirement is non-existent because I see a continuum in the experiences that I'm having. Like, I wouldn't describe today that I'm at work, right? I'm in a stage where I'm applying, I'm learning, I'm doing what I love, I'm trying to create a difference, and I don't see myself ever stop doing that. So by definition, I would never retire. We just continue to find ways to make change.
Very insightful. Last question. What is your legacy? How do you want to be remembered?
Maybe, I don't know, the guy that was always there to help, the guy that made other people see and realize how they could reach their own parts in their passion. Whenever a student comes to me and they say, like, thanks so much for sharing your journey, I see my own path better now, I think that's enough for me. I'm here to create change. Over lunch with someone, I was saying, it's like, look, I set up shop here in Singapore because I just want to create difference. I want to create opportunities. And if people feel like I've made a meaningful difference in their own life, whether it's personal or professional, then that's enough. And if I can do that with a lot of people, then I think I lived a life worth living.
Well, you definitely made a difference to me. So thank you so much for being on the podcast. If anybody wants to reach out to you, how can they hit you up?
Oh, I'm on LinkedIn. You can quite easily find me there. And if you put my name in Google, then you'll probably end up on your podcast.
I hope so. It means I'm getting more famous.
We'll get there, but LinkedIn probably easier, or for the company website. Yeah.
All right. So thank you so much, Bert. And thank you all so much for listening. And we're going to see you the next time. I'm going to leave the link